What am I doing?
So without further ado, I bring to you.
The concept of the album is my life on blast. Like a show, like my life is a show.
If something's funny, goddammit, I want to know. Because I hope God knows we're not laughing at me.
No, never.
Now they're saying I'm in trouble with the government. I'm loving it. I suffer all my life. Now I'm supping it on white America.
We'll see what happens. It should be a fun ride.
Eminem! 20 million other white rappers and murders from the man high many fish in the sea.
My production staff, Steve, Louie, keep booing. Keep booing, little girl. I will hit a man with glasses.
I'm a father first, before anything. I'm a father before I'm a rapper. So, you know, my daughter comes first no matter what. And if there's important things going on in her life that I need to be there for, then I'll drop what I'm doing.
Introducing the star of our show. His name is Marshall.
This record came out and it blew up enormously, and you've sort of been embraced by the mainstream. Do you feel you've finally gotten the respect that you've deserved all along?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. You know, it's always going to be mixed with every artist that comes out. You know, you're going to feel hate, you're going to feel love, and in the areas where I feel like I need to feel it, I'm feeling it, so.
What happens when a rapper transforms his struggles, triumphs, and controversies into one of the most iconic albums in hip-hop history? Welcome to the story behind the Eminem Show. Released on May 26, 2002, this album showcases Eminem at the peak of his lyrical genius, blending personal stories with sharp social commentary. In this video, we'll break down the hit singles, reveal some lesser-known facts, and dive into the incredible success of this masterpiece. In 2002, the Eminem Show debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, selling over 1.3 million copies in its second week. It stands as Eminem's best-selling album, with over 27 million copies sold worldwide. The Eminem Show secured the Grammy Award for Best Rap Album and was the best-selling album globally that year. The album swept the MTV Music Video Awards, winning 4 awards for Best Male Video, Video of the Year, Best Direction, and Best Rap Video. The Eminem Show produced several notable singles, each achieving significant commercial success and earning prestigious RIA certifications. As your new album, The Eminem Show, is hitting record stores, how do you feel?
I don't know. Nervous, you know, you get jitters. I feel good about it. I feel like it's the best album I've done so far, which it should be. Otherwise, I see no reason to keep going. Like, if you don't progress, then, you know, every album has to get better. Otherwise, there's no reason to keep going, you know. So I feel good about it, but I'm also nervous at the same time.
By 2002, Eminem had already proven he was more than just a rapper. He was a cultural phenomenon, but with fame came controversy. The Eminem Show was released during a time when Eminem was facing intense scrutiny from critics, politicians, and even his own fans.
There's nothing cool about this guy's lyrics. Nothing. There's only harm comes out of these lyrics.
4, 6, 8, Eminem is full of hate.
This is not art. This is hate speech.
Eminem's satirical argument assumes a level of sophistication in his listeners, many of whom are not old enough to get a driver's license.
There is their responsibility, corporate responsibility to the listeners, to the parents who are out there and hearing the promotion of Eminem.
Can you imagine that the entire industry honors this man whose work is so hateful?
I know that you got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problem's complicated.
This album was his way of addressing all of it.
Yeah!
Without Me mentions the FCC and Lynn Cheney. Is this about censorship? And what is your opinion on it?
Yeah, I'm always going to push the envelope as far as it'll go. But ever since I started, I always have been against censorship. And I always have believed that if we have freedom of speech over here, that it shouldn't be limited to anything. We should be able to, everybody should be able to say what's on their mind. You know, just like somebody can say that what I'm doing is wrong, I should be able to say what they're doing is wrong, or anything. I should be able to say what's ever on my mind. So, you know, I've always been against censorship.
With over 27 million copies sold worldwide, The Eminem Show became one of the best-selling albums of all time. What was the creation process of this album like?
I approached it like I approach all my albums. Really, like, I guess each album has been pretty personal, I think, up to date. You know, the Marshall Mathers LP was, you know, touching on issues for that time or whatever. This album, I may have opened up just a little bit more, but, you know, I approached it like a show. Like, that's the whole concept behind the album, is that, you know, nothing I do is behind the curtain anymore. It's like the curtain's up and everything I do is out in the open.
I had the Slim Shady LP and I had the Marshall Mathers LP, and it was kind of predictable what was coming next. But I knew that people would predict it and want it, but if I couldn't do it in the right way and didn't have a theme for it, I couldn't, you know, I didn't want to just call it the Eminem LP. And I was watching some interviews that I had did back last year, and I was talking about like how my life is kind of like the Jerry Springer Show, and my life is like a show and this and that, and it just hit me like, why not? The Eminem Show. I was asking Paul today, I was like, he said something about doing an interview, and I said, why do people want to talk to me? And he was like, because your life is like, you rap well, and your life is like, you say a lot of personal shit, and your music and your life is like the fucking Jerry Springer Show. So that's why I just figured out why I'm so successful. It's because my life is like the fucking Jerry Springer Show, and it really is.
The Eminem Show was deeply personal, yet universally relatable. It won the Grammy for Best Rap Album and proved that Eminem wasn't a one-hit wonder. He was here to stay. The Eminem Show is very personal. What was your state of mind when you created it?
I don't know. I was up. I was down. Each song, there was a different emotion I was going through, and some of it when I was going through my legal troubles and court and all that stuff. Some of it was, you know, you can hear probably the ups and downs of it, the mood swings.
Well, let's see. For the past 2 years, I put out a album. I got arrested. I got divorced. I got arrested. I got out. I got off. The concept of the album is my life on blast. Like a show. Like, my life is a show.
Tracks like Cleaning Out My Closet showed us Eminem's raw vulnerability as he unpacked his troubled relationship with his mother.
Sometimes I don't know where my private life ends and my public life begins. It all seems to blend together a lot. So that's the reason for that, the concept, for the title, and for everything, is because sometimes I feel like that.
How has your working relationship with your executive producer, Dr. Dre, progressed?
Hopefully it's progressed as far as like just updating the same chemistry that we've had that's worked before, which is getting in the studio and just creating something from scratch and seeing how it comes out. I usually make the songs, like, I usually start the albums and kind of start making songs, and when I get like a few of them, then I'll come to Dre and I'll figure out where I need to go from there, and he'll usually hit me with, you know, the missing pieces to the album as far as beats, and he usually hits me with the straight up hip hop shit from my album.
The Eminem Show was Eminem's 4th studio album and followed the groundbreaking success of the Marshall Mathers LP. It's a mix of rap, rock influences, and introspective lyrics that give us a raw look into his life. Eminem wins Best Rap Album for the Marshall Mathers LP at the 43rd Grammy Awards in 2001. Beyond sales, this album influenced a generation of artists. It showed that rap could be deeply personal, shocking, and universally impactful all at once. The album features various collaborators. How do you decide who to work with?
You know, sometimes when I'm making a track, something in the track, an instrument, something will like, I'll just hear somebody's voice on it. Somebody that, you know, in hip hop that I like and respect, obviously, you know, then I'll ask, you know, can they be on the record? And with that, it was just a case of, you know, on the Marshall Mathers LP, Nate Dogg was on it. And I kind of wanted to keep that basic formula, and whoever could be on the new album that was on the Marshall Mathers LP, I was trying to like keep some of the same formula, and I wanted to get Nate on the record. So when I made the track, I was like, I heard his voice on there, so we called him up. And
now let's talk about the singles that define the era. Kicking off with Without Me, a song that screams classic Eminem. It's a playful, infectious track where he's both self-aware and unapologetically controversial. The music video, packed with humor and pop culture references, helped catapult this single to #2 on the Billboard Hot 100. Eminem produced Without Me himself, highlighting his hands-on approach in crafting both the song's sound and its signature playful energy. Without Me reached #2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and has been certified 7 times platinum by the RIA.
The concept of the song is like on some, like, here I come to save the day, like, I'm back, you know, did you miss me? There's people that love it and people that hate it, and I rap for all of those people. I love the people that hate it and love the people that love it. So that's why I'm here.
Well, if you want shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of me mixed with some hard like.
Yo, this is my new video. My name is Marshall, and it's called Without Me. It's called We Love Me. It's called I Love Me. Check it out. Something funny, man? If something's funny, goddammit, I want to know. Because I hope God knows we're not laughing at me.
No, never.
The concept is, it's a little kid in a store who was about to go buy my CD, and the whole thing behind the video is we're on a mission to stop that kid from before he gets home and gets it in the CD player and puts it in and starts playing it. So yeah, me and Dre. So like that's the whole concept. It's on some superhero, and I guess they basically just can't get it together and figure out which superhero they want to be.
I'm playing a character of a guy that picks Eminem up, picks up Rap Boy actually. I'm just rolling him to go stop this kid from listening to his CD because there's a sticker on it, parental advisory sticker. So we'll see what happens. It should be a fun ride.
Holy gigantical, completely natural bulges.
And roll camera. Action.
Reuniting with Dre, like me and Dre never like parted ways or anything. We've always been, you know, off and on in the studio together. So, but to be in a video again is fun.
3, 2, 1, Hold it.
Great.
Good.
Was that good for you?
Good.
Got it. Let's go.
Moving on, we are on the move to the kids' room.
People were upset with the Without Me video because after Eminem also played Elvis and other celebrities.
See what I gotta do to entertain you people. Do you think I don't want to just rap? This is white rap at its best.
Rock and roll, boy, I invented it.
Fat Elvis has left the building.
Elvis, y'all like this. Elvis, y'all like this. Woo!
What the hell am I doing?
Singing on the toilet, rapping on the toilet. Just feel Elvis. You are the new Elvis.
I am Elvis, boy. I never said I wasn't.
He portrayed Osama bin Laden, which many viewers felt was controversial and offensive at the time.
This was me.
Osama, you're sitting on the rug on the ground right here. You should be cross-legged. Big, expensive video. And we're shooting on this thing. But let's do the first one just like sort of chilled out like this. All right? Here we go. Ready?
Give me a slate.
Come on, Osama, feel the funk.
Playback.
The whole Osama thing was I guess trying to make light of a bad situation. I mean, if it's an issue and you don't address it and you try to ignore it and act like it never happened, then, you know, that's not good. That's not going to take away the pain of what happened and the memories and all that. But if you can, in the end, if you can, you know, at least lighten the mood of the subject, you know, a little bit, then it helps. I think it helps all of us get past it.
All right, we got it. Get on me!
Jeez. What I do for you people, man? This is what my life consists of. This is what it all comes down to.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a white rap on Eminem Day 1. Thank you very much. Action right side. Action left side. Little tight, there you go. Dance, dance. There you go. Hup, 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 hup.
Without Me won multiple MTV awards, cementing its status as one of Eminem's most celebrated and iconic singles.
Eminem! There's a concept that works. 20 million other white rappers and murders.
What's up, man? What's up? What's up? All right, first off, I want to start off by saying that I'm taking this home for rap, period. And second of all, I'm taking this home for my whole Shady Records family. D12, Obi Trice, 50 Cent. Hailey, we got another trophy to put in the case, baby. I love you.
It also won the Best Male Video at the 2002 MTV Video Music Awards.
I've created a monster, cause nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady, I'm chopped liver.
Despite their public feud, MTV orchestrated a moment where Christina Aguilera presented Eminem with the Best Male Video Award for Without Me at the 2002 VMAs. The tension was palpable, with Aguilera remarking interesting before handing over the award.
What's up, New York City? I'm here to present the MTV Video Music Award for Best Male Video. Interesting. Eminem.
Without Me has over 3 billion streams on Spotify, making it one of Eminem's most popular songs on the platform.
Attention, soon as someone mentions me, here's my 10 cents. My 2 cents is free, a nuisance. Who sent? You sent for me?
In the Without Me video, Eminem pokes fun at Moby as a nerdy character.
Hi, my name is Moby. I'm eating some fresh berries and having an opinion about Eminem. I like Eminem, but I think he's gay. I like his music, but he sucks. Somebody got my yogurt? I need my yogurt. Where's my yogurt? I want what I want.
The next setup is Eminem plays Moby, and then one of Eminem's friends comes up and beats up Moby.
Moby, you can get stomped by Obi. You 36-year-old boy that's dead.
The beef started in the early 2000s, when Moby publicly called Eminem a misogynist and a racist.
How could Eminem call you a 36-year-old bald-headed? Eminem, come on. Let's talk to him.
I got a list of people that I cannot forget to thank. First of all, I want to thank Dr. Dre, Jimmy Iovine, the whole Interscope staff. Yeah, I brought me a list. I wasn't finished writing it. The little Moby girl threw me out of my zone for a minute. My manager, Paul. All my attorneys, my production staff, Steve, Louie, keep booing. Keep booing, little girl. I will hit a man with glasses. My family, Hailey, everybody, Nate, my brother, Aunt Betty, my Uncle Jack, everybody who stayed with me the whole time, MTV, From the very first time that y'all played my video and I was nobody and nobody would play my videos, y'all made me somebody. Thank you.
Hopefully it's so ridiculous no one takes it seriously.
Hello, beautiful, rusty lady that I have no interest in.
We're just gonna dolly into you, and it's really just sort of feeling the environment and just sort of being in the zone.
Being one with nature.
Exactly.
Here we go. Playback.
You don't know me, you're too old, let go, it's over. Nobody listen to techno, now let's go.
In Without Me, you claim nobody listens to techno, but isn't Detroit actually a very special place for that music?
I'm not anti-techno. I just hate it. Being in Detroit, I've heard that music all the time. They play it on the radio all the time, and I never liked it ever. And I always wondered like what they made CDs out of, because I wanted to, like, you know, if it, you know, like people, if people waste paper, they say save the trees, like whatever material that is, like save that material.
Then there's Cleaning Out My Closet, where Eminem's vulnerability takes center stage. This deeply personal track addresses his troubled relationship with his mother, showcasing his knack for turning pain into poetry.
Where's my snare?
Yeah, the song is over the top. It's a really dark song, so we wanted to make sure we made the video just as good as that.
But how dare you try to take what you didn't help me to get, you selfish b****. I hope you burn in hell.
We came, I know, this is just like all the other concepts, you know, go out to dinner, eat, go over a couple different ideas. This one took about 4 or 5 dinners. And just trying to get it right, trying to get the right, you know, the right tone for the video that the song has. And I think we came up with some really interesting stuff, so.
Sorry, mama, I never meant to hurt you.
It's awkward, like the position and shit. Right. I still have my elbows on the front.
I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet.
What'd you think of the whole video so far, man?
I think it was good. I didn't have to work much.
Right here, this is the last shot of the video. This is where Eminem is filling the grave up. Singing the chorus. I think this is going to be mainly for the chorus parts of the songs, and it really depends on his performance on whether or not we're going to use it through the verses or not. But this will be it for the night. I think the video is going to be over the top. I know it's going to be over the top.
It peaked at number 4 on the Hot 100 and remains one of his most emotionally charged songs, and earned a 3-times platinum certification from the RIA.
I maybe made some mistakes, but I'm only human, but I'm man enough to face them today.
He performed the song at the 2002 MTV Video Music Awards, delivering an iconic performance that remains one of the most memorable moments in the show's history.
I've been protested and demonstrated against.
Cleaning Out My Closet mentions your critics. Did their words affect your identity or your music?
Critics don't really bother me. Like, they say stuff about me and I strike back. It's like tit for tat with them. But, like, you know, I guess they get, I feel like sometimes I create jobs. You know, those people need something. Sometimes I don't even think they really mean it, what they say. They just need to sell papers and magazines. So I think that they try to make themselves be the upstanding citizens in saying what I'm doing is wrong, or it's this, it's that, it's bad, it's whatever, you know. So they say things about me and I just strike back. But honestly, it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't f my day up or anything. I don't sit and dwell on it and cry about it. They say something about me, I say something back. For me, it's fuel to the fire. Like, you know, it's my fuel. It's what keeps me going. If these people don't say shit about me, then sometimes it leaves me with nothing to talk about. So I'm glad they do.
Superman achieved a peak position of number 15 on the Billboard Hot 100.
First off, you don't know Marshall at all, so don't grow partial. That's ammo for my arsenal.
And has been certified 2 times platinum by the RIA.
Can't be your Superman. I can't be your Superman. Can't be your Superman.
Superman seems to define your single status. how do you deal with all the female attention you get from your fame?
I keep that in perspective all the time, and I realize that, you know, probably 90% of the girls that come at me have that intent. Is, you know, they come at me because of who I am, and I keep that in check, and that's why, like, basically that's my song telling them I'm treating, that's how I'm gonna treat you, is as a groupie. If that's how you approach me, you know, I'm very conscientious of that, and I'm well aware of that fact. That's why baby through my, I'd rather have a baby through my than get married again. Ever.
Next up, Sing for the Moment is an anthem of resilience and defiance, sampling Aerosmith's Dream On. This track bridges rock and rap seamlessly. Eminem reflects on his impact on youth and addresses the criticism he's faced as an artist.
Carries a problem child, and what bothers him all comes out when he talks about his dad walking out.
You cite Aerosmith as an early influence. Did Dream On inspire Sing for the Moment?
Yeah, that was like one of my favorite songs from them of all time, from Aerosmith. And that song like said a lot to me. Like that song, when I remember when I used to hear it, when it came on when I was a kid, there was a feel to it. It made me feel like big or something. I don't know. It made me feel confident. Yeah, like you know, so, you know, our music, they say it can alter your mood or whatever. It can make you feel good. It can make you feel happy. It can make you feel sad. Like that song used to make me feel like I can't say happy, sad, like emotional, just big when I listen to it. That's probably one of the first songs I remember feeling anything through music, was that song. And I just remembered it and thought back to it. And I wrote the whole song I wrote my lyrics out of my head to what I remembered how the song went. I didn't have the song or anything. I hadn't even made the beat yet. I wrote the song and then went in and did the beat for it.
Eminem produced Sing for the Moment himself, shaping the beat to complement the song's reflective and emotional message. Sing for the Moment reached number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100.
That's why these prosecutors want to convict me, strictly just to get me off of these streets quickly.
And holds a 2x platinum certification from the RIA. These accolades underscore the enduring popularity and impact of The Eminem Show and its singles. Eminem performed Sing for the Moment with Steven Tyler from Aerosmith at his Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction.
We tied tears up, nightmares to white parents whose worst fear was the job with dyed hair and who likes series.
It was a memorable moment because Eminem and Aerosmith had never shared the stage before. But there's more to the Eminem Show than just its singles. Did you know it's considered one of the first albums to have a production-heavy influence from Eminem himself? He co-produced most of the tracks alongside Dr. Dre, which added a personal touch to the entire project.
I've always produced or co-produced my shit. And that's only because I feel like a lot of times I'll write a rap first and I'll get the idea in my head of how the beat should go. It's like, you know, I always know how I want the beat to go. So like I figure like who's better to do it than me? Why wouldn't I do my own shit? Why would I let somebody else like just do my beat and it's done and then come in there and rap over it? I'm like a sponge because I've over the years I've watched Dre and what he does and how he does it and learned a lot of tricks from him. Music has to get better. The day that it's not better, I don't want to rap no more. I don't want to do music anymore. If I don't always get better with every song and with every album, then there's no point in me rapping.
America! We love you. We love you. I never would have dreamed in a million years I'd see so many people who feel like me.
White America is about how Eminem's success was fueled by white privilege in a black-dominated genre.
Look at these eyes, baby blue, baby. baby, just like yourself. If they were brown, shady lose, shady sits on the shelf.
while also criticizing the government.
I must have struck a chord with somebody up in the office, cause Congress keep telling me I ain't causing nothing but problems.
And parents for blaming him for influencing kids.
Could be one of your kids. White America. Little Eric looks just like this.
He uses the song to call out censorship, moral panic, and the double standards applied to him because of his race and fame.
Shovels all my life. Now I'm jumping in on White America.
Does Hailey see you as her dad or as Eminem?
I think that it's a little bit of both. She sees me as, daddy first, but she also is she's very aware, I think, of what's going on now, and she sees, her dad on TV, and she knows that when she goes to school, other kids' daddies ain't on TV, but I'm sure that, and she hears on the radio, sometimes when she's with her mother, they'll be listening to the radio, and I'll come on, and that's my dad. And I think that she's proud of it, and the older she gets, she'll probably be even more proud, to be able to look back one day and say, that's my dad. But at the same time, I'm sure that I'm daddy to her before anything.
The Kiss skit on the Eminem Show tells a story of jealousy and suspicion. In the skit, Eminem is sitting in his car outside a nightclub, waiting for his girlfriend because he suspects she is cheating. When she finally comes out, he sees her kissing another man, which fuels his rage and leads directly into the next track, Soldier. During this scene, the track Everybody's Looking at Me plays faintly in the background.
I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna kill him. I'm going to jail because I'm gonna kill this. Lights, action, cameras flashing, managers, sponsors, concerts, monster mashing. All my soldiers to scream!
Soldier is about Eminem's combative mindset against critics and the music industry. Eminem explicitly states that Tupac influenced him.
Give it back to these damn critics and sock it to them. I'm like a dog with a little bit of Pac influence.
Acknowledging his impact on his mindset and artistry.
Infatuated with guns. Never was a gangster till I graduated to one. Yo left, right now. Come on.
You have stated you greatly admire Tupac. Do you ever talk to Dr. Dre about him?
I don't say too much about it because I'm sure that's a touchy subject and it'd be really weird. Like I've on occasion, if Dre will volunteer something about Tupac, he may make a statement like, if I do something that reminded him of Tupac, he would say something, Pac used to do that. He used to come in the studio and do this or do that. But I never really brought up the subject because it just seems weird to me. I don't know if that would strike a nerve. So there's certain things that me and Dre don't really talk about.
Say Goodbye Hollywood is an introspective Eminem song about realizing he must leave Hollywood and the fame surrounding it behind in order to save his life and preserve his sanity.
Say goodbye Hollywood. Say goodbye Hollywood. Say goodbye to Hollywood.
While also referencing his troubled relationship with Kim.
I thought I had it all figured out, I did. I thought I was tough enough to stick it out with Kim, but I wasn't tough enough to juggle two things at once.
And the incident where he pistol whipped a bouncer.
All the bouncers crush him and beat him to the ground. I just sold 2 million records, I don't need to go to jail.
What influenced you to write the song Say Goodbye Hollywood?
Yeah, what I meant by that song was I felt like quitting. And that's a song that captured that time in my life. There, like I said, there's ups and downs of the album. And that was really a time where I felt like this shit is so much. Sometimes I feel like that. And in this business, there's ups and downs. And when you start feeling like that, you got to bring yourself up and you got to be able to conquer that shit. So that song was like a note of self-confidence to me or whatever. Like, I feel like quitting, but don't,
How did the Grammys performance with Elton John affect your careers?
Certain groups that bitched about it at first ended up about it afterwards or whatever. A lot of them shut their mouths after it, but I think for the most part, it shut people up more than kept them going.
In business, Eminem says that he and Elton John played Russian roulette with their careers, risking everything by teaming up despite controversy and expectations.
The most feared duet since me and Elton play career Russian roulette and never even see me blink or get the bus in a sweat.
At the 2001 Grammy Awards, Eminem and Elton John performed Stand Together in a moment that shocked many, as Eminem was facing heavy criticism for his lyrics, which some considered homophobic. Elton, an openly gay music legend, defended Eminem, calling him a friend and praising his artistry.
To me, Eminem was never homophobic. I mean, I listened to the whole of the Marshall Mathers album when I drove to a show in Southampton, and I was floored by it. And I thought, how can anyone think this is, he's just writing about the way things are, not how he thinks, but the way things are.
Their performance ended with a handshake and a hug, solidifying their mutual respect. After the Grammys, they remained close friends.
And I did the Grammys with Marshall, and I became very big friends with Marshall.
Elton later revealed that he became a mentor to Eminem, even helping him during his battle with addiction. When Eminem got sober, he turned to Elton for support, and the two continued to stay in touch over the years.
I can't see it all, even if I could, it would all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad, not so bad.
Eminem's connection to Detroit is undeniable. For Marshall Mathers, Detroit isn't just a place on the map. It's the heartbeat of his story, the city that shaped him, and the backdrop to his rise as one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Are we in Detroit, Michigan?
Would you ever move out of Detroit to live somewhere else?
I can't see myself moving from there. I'm comfortable there, and I've lived there all my life, and I'm just used to it. I don't like the busyness of New York and LA. I'm kind of laid back. I'm kind of mellow.
The naked sound like Detroit, mother Michigan in this bitch. That's right.
On the Infinite album, you seriously discussed leaving Detroit to get a record deal. Did you ever end up doing that?
Yeah, maybe out of the state. Not necessarily out of the country, but out of the state to try to, which I did. I went other places. I went to New York. I went to Los Angeles trying to, promote myself and trying to do things to get a record deal.
Hailey's song is about Eminem's deep love for his daughter and how she gives his life meaning.
I can't sing, but I feel like singing. I want to sing.
And it also features him trying to sing on the record rather than rap.
It all makes sense when I look into her eyes.
Does Hailey listen to or have posters of pop artists like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and NSYNC?
Hailey she likes some of that music, but what can I do? I tell her no, you can't listen to it. Pictures of like Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears on a wall. They were mine, and I let her have.
Eminem mocks Britney Spears repeatedly over the years by portraying her as a manufactured pop star and symbol of superficial celebrity culture in his lyrics, skits, and music videos.
Britney Spears, I'm coming for you!
About Britney Spears? Yeah. Controversy. I don't care. I don't care, I don't even... To be honest, whatever she wants to do, if she wants to look, if she wants to be on her album cover, like, and then, end up dressing trashy at the VMAs, and, what happens is you get all these, she's got all these little kids, these, like, little fans, like my little girl is a fan, you know what I mean? She listens to some of her music, and what happens is these little girls start looking up to her because she is like this cute little teeny bopper. Then all of a sudden, what happened, I don't know. I don't really, to be honest, I'm not gonna knock her.
Girls that dress up like her though? Will you talk to her when your little girl wants to wear a
I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it because I know I'm gonna be getting a lot of teenage boys in headlocks. You know, when my little girl becomes a teenager, that's gonna be a difficult thing for me to deal with. But as far as Britney, you know, whatever she wants to do, she wants to do. You know.
When the Music Stops by D12 is about Eminem and the group venting their anger and frustration.
I came way too far in this game to turn and walk away and not say what I got to say.
Using raw, aggressive lyrics to address critics, personal struggles, and the chaos of their lives. The song emphasizes how music becomes their outlet for rage and truth when everything else feels overwhelming. It also highlights D12 as a collective, with each member delivering intense verses that reflect their shared mindset and loyalty to one another. The song shows how D12 uses shock value and dark humor to make their voices heard as a group. Bizarre stands out on the track with a deliberately outrageous and funny verse that adds dark humor to the song.
LL told me to rock the bells, and WA said the police, now I'm in jail.
How do you balance fatherhood with the problems that come with being one of the world's most successful artists?
I'm a father first, before anything. I'm a father before I'm a rapper. So, you know, my daughter comes first no matter what. And if there's important things going on in her life that I need to be there for, then I'll drop what I'm doing, or we schedule around it, or things like that. And a lot of times I take her with me, and you know, she's been on the road with me before. She goes places, she goes to the studio with me, she hangs out, you know. She's 6 now, and she's like wide-eyed, and she wants to see these things, and she wants to go places. So she's like my little homie, man. Like, she's like my little sidekick sometimes. And it's hard. Like, I'm not gonna front. Like, sometimes it gets hard to try to balance them out. But like I said, before anything, I'm a father.
Did you know the Eminem Show leaked online before its official release? Originally set for June 4th, 2002, the album was leaked about 2 weeks early. To fight piracy, Eminem and his label moved the release date up to May 26th. Despite the leak, the album dominated the charts and became one of the best-selling records of the year. It's a classic example of how artists had to adapt to the rise of digital file sharing in the early 2000s.
Everybody here, give our music away for free. We'll sit in the studio and we'll do this shit, and we'll spend hours and days on making this music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And here you go, here it's for free. Meanwhile, me and Dre will go work at a burger place and flip burgers. You know what I'm saying? And do the music and basically ourselves for people. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, we're your take our music for free. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like it's disrespectful to the artists? It's disrespectful.
It's straight up disrespectful. That shit is bullshit. All that Napster shit is bullshit. And anybody who stands for it is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody getting my music for free. You know what I'm saying? The week that my album came out, I missed at least 30,000 sales by, you know what I'm saying, by people downloading my shit on the internet or whatever. You know, so.
And their argument is that people should be getting music free and what have you, but I don't think so, because this is our job, you know. The people that work at Napster is not going to go work for free, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. I mean, it's bullshit. This is our jobs. This is how we feed our families, and we employ a lot of people. And they're basically taking jobs away if this succeeds, which I don't think it will.
So what's going to happen now, do you think? What are you guys going to do to get this straight?
It's like, what is the point in making music? What are we making music for anymore? If everybody is just going to get the music for free, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, you know, when I was growing up, I supported, well, I listen to hip-hop mostly, but I supported hip-hop to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? Buying every single tape, every CD that I could, you know what I'm saying, that I could afford. You know, we understand that people have 9-to-5 jobs and they work, you know what I'm saying? They might work and do whatever they do as working class citizens, you know what I'm saying? But still, I've been there too. I've been in that position too, you know what I'm saying? And I know what it's like to spend $15, $16, $20 on a CD or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if you really love that artist and you really want to support that artist, you're going to go out and buy that artist's record, you know what I'm saying?
if you're gonna get it for free, then what's the point of, you know, people making music anymore? If the artist ain't gonna be taken care of, if the artist, you know what I'm saying, is just prostituting himself for free, you know what I'm saying? To my fans who supported me over the years and bought my records and the first ones to buy this record, I thank you so f***ing much for getting it off the internet first and dubbing copies for all your f***ing friends. I gotta thank everybody for buying my records and supporting me, like, over the years, and everybody who f***ing made me as big as I am, made my as big as it is, and made my head swell up to the size of I have to walk through doors sideways now. Like, I gotta thank everybody, my whole fan base is, they're the shit, bro.
What kind of music did you listen to growing up?
When I was real young, like, I would listen to whatever my mother was playing on the radio, or an uncle, or whoever, a mother's boyfriend, whatever. And from what I remember when I was real young, it was mostly 70s rock, like Aerosmith and Led Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix and stuff like that. And I liked some of it. Like, there was a lot of stuff that I liked, and had hip-hop not have been invented, I may have went the rock way through music. You know, you never know. But as soon as hip-hop came out, it was a music that I could grasp and, like, identify with immediately, and I just got hooked on it ever since then.
While filming 8 Mile, Eminem was simultaneously recording The Eminem Show, often juggling studio work alongside movie production. With your acting debut, 8 Mile, releasing in late 2002, were you involved in the entire creation process?
For the actual movie, yeah, I was really involved in it. Like, I was there from the start of the script and reading it and changing this and changing that. And, you know, when Curtis Hanson pretty much took it over, you know, I'm in every scene of the movie. You know, there wasn't a scene they couldn't shoot without me. So, you know, from that to the rehearsing to when we actually filmed, like 6 days a week, 13 to 16 hours a day, you know, I was there for that. And also we had a music trailer on set. So sometimes between takes of the movie, I would go and record songs for the soundtrack, which I've done a couple of songs, and myself, like, as far as rapping on them and producing them and stuff. And I also plan to produce a few more for other people that will be on the soundtrack.
At the same time, he was also launching Shady Records' next era by signing and developing 50 Cent.
Well, he was filming 8 Mile at the time and very focused on getting the movie done, working on the soundtrack, also finishing parts of the Eminem Show all at the same time. So once he got done with that and got a chance to focus on other stuff is when we could bring 50 into the fold.
Till I Collapse is about Eminem's relentless drive to keep pushing through exhaustion, criticism, and obstacles to stay at the top of the rap game, no matter the cost.
But in this industry, I'm the cause of a lot of envy. So when I'm not put on this list, the shit does not offend me.
Many rappers consider Till I Collapse to feature one of Eminem's best verses, with artists like Ludacris specifically praising it as an all-time great.
I just feel like he spazzed the hell out on this record. My thoughts are sporadic. I act like I'm an addict. I rap like
I'm addicted to smack, like I'm Kim Mathers.
But I don't want to go forth and back in constant battles. The fact is I would rather sit back and bomb some rappers.
So this is like a full-blown attack. I'm launching at him.
The track is on some battling raps who want some static. Cause I don't really think that the fact that I'm Slim matters. A plaque and platinum status is whack if I'm not the baddest. He says a lot of different things in that verse that are just all over the place. The ending line is basically like, it doesn't matter how many records you sell, if you don't have respect in this game, then it means absolutely nothing. I mean, just everything about that verse is incredible to me. From a critic standpoint, from someone who wants to sing along standpoint, the cadences, the rhythm, the flow, everything. One of the best verses ever.
Thank you!
Eminem and 50 Cent performed Till I Collapsed together on stage in an iconic moment that became one of the most memorable performances of their era. 50 Cent started off by delivering a freestyle.
I don't think I won't hit you cause I'm popular. I got a P90 rule, good at pop.
Then, to the surprise of the crowd, Eminem suddenly came out on stage.
Till I collapse, I'm spilling these raps. Long as you feel them to the day that I drop, you'll never say that I'm not killing them.
The chemistry between the two was incredible and instantly electrified the crowd.
Shots of penicillin could not get the illin to stop. Amoxicillin does not. Everybody, listen up.
My Dad's Gone Crazy is a humorous, chaotic Eminem track, blending absurd storytelling with playful father-daughter energy.
Hailey changer.
Despite its chaotic tone, My Dad's Gone Crazy carries a positive message about believing in yourself and knowing you can achieve anything you want in life.
No mountain I can't climb, no tower too high, no plane that I can't learn how to fly.
It is about Eminem's chaotic life and public controversies, told through a darkly comedic lens.
There's nothing you can do to save it, 'cause every change I think my dad's gone.
Since you claimed in My Dad's Gone Crazy that you wouldn't let Hailey listen to you, do you actually let her hear all your albums?
Hailey listens to my music. There's certain songs that if there's like a lot of cuss words in a row, like a fuck here and a fuck there and a shit here and a shit there, like those can slip by her. And she's 6, and I remember when I was 6, like music kind of used to fly by to me, and I didn't catch everything. Even though I believe that kids are smarter now than we were back then, there's certain songs that if there's like a lot of cuss words in a row, I'll make her a clean version, and she can listen to that in her Walkman, or I'll play that when I'm in the car. But if it's just mild, whatever, she can listen to it. It's fine.
Now, let's talk numbers. The Eminem Show debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 and sold over 1.3 million copies in its first full week. To date, it's certified 12 times platinum in the US alone and has sold over 27 million copies worldwide, making it one of the best-selling albums of all time. It's praised not just for its commercial success, but also for its cultural impact, tackling issues like censorship, family dynamics, and fame. Eminem's storytelling and lyrical precision have cemented the Eminem Show as a timeless classic.
Because I don't know if people actually, the average listener, I don't know if they actually see what it is or hear the patterns and syllable rhyming and stuff like that. I don't know if they really catch that. Like, I think they just listen and like appreciate it for the beat and what it's saying. But there's a certain way that it's said that I write, that man writes, that Jay-Z, that Nas, they craft it down to the very last detail, and I don't know, and make it look easy.
When it comes to connecting with his fans, Eminem is in a league of his own. His journey from the streets of Detroit to global superstardom is fueled by one thing: his deep love and respect for the people who made it all possible, his fans. At his concerts, the energy is electric. Eminem gives his all on stage, pouring his heart into every lyric. It's a testament to the bond he shares with his audience, a bond built on honesty and authenticity. For Eminem, it's never just about the fame or fortune. It's about giving back to the people who believed in him when no one else did. That's why Eminem isn't just a rap icon. He's a symbol of hope and resilience for millions around the world.
Yeah, I definitely think my fans take a lot more shit than anybody else's fans. Cause like sticking up for me is probably like a 24/7 job. That's how I know my true fans. Is anybody who has been with me since I came out and followed me all the way to this record and bought it and have followed my life and seen the things that I've went through, because most of the shit that I've went through is no different or no much more out of the ordinary than anybody else's life. It's just that I sell records and I'm a public figure, so my life has been public because people go through the shit that I go through every day. I guess that's my gift, is I'm able to take the bad and turn it into something good, if that's what you want to call it. I'm able to take my situations and make art out of it, which is the difference between me and a lot of people.
Is it weird for you to be out with a record that's not, no one's like freaking out or protesting you? It's just sort of like we love Eminem?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
What am I doing?